Yeah. What we are discussing last class? Yeah. Yesterday class, null value understood? If you pass null as an argument, what is the problem? It is of which type? Any particular class type or any reference type? Any reference type. Here, now I am writing example E1. Null allowed? Say yes or no. Don't watch. Reply, open your mouth. Example E1 equal to null. Allowed? Everyone. Sample S1 equal to null. Is it allowed? Test T1 equal to null. Is it allowed? String S1 equal to null. Is it allowed? Confident? Why allowed? Because string is a reference type, not object. New string is object. String is not object. String is a reference type. To a reference type variable is null. Allowed or not allowed? Allowed. Next, tell me now. I am writing int I1 equal to null. Is it allowed? Allowed. Allowed. Tell me why not allowed? Because int is not a reference type. Int is not a reference type. Int is a primitive type. Clear? Then now my question is very important. Here you understood from the variables. Same way you should also understand from the method argument. Now I can store value in a variable in two ways. Number one, via variable assignment. Number two, via method argument. Now I am writing M1 of null. Okay, M1 of null. When I write M1 of null, then tell me what happened. This value null is going to M1 method, searching for M1 method parameter. Right? Void M1 of, here it is searching for the parameter. Tell me what type of parameter it is searching for? Excellent. That is what the terminology I am expecting from you. Any reference type. It is searching for any reference type. As a fresher, you will look at it and say, yum, yum, yum. That's what the difference between fresher and experienced. Enter, you are looking for a fresher and experienced. Experienced fresher. Understand? What is the meaning of experienced fresher? Now they want to offer you less salary, like, maximum 3 lakhs to 4 lakhs, but they want the knowledge to you up to 20 lakhs experienced developer. That's why you're called what? Experienced fresher. So if you want to get job in company, you must speak the terminology, exact terminology. When I write M1 of null, what happened? Null is of what type? Null is of any reference type. Null is of any reference type. Then compiler searching for any reference type. Then any reference type means what? It may be a example, or it may be a sample, or it may be a string. Anything is available, it will compile. But now the problem here what? If I have overloaded M1 of, now if I write like this, then what happen here? It become overloaded method, right? Now there are two methods found. There are two methods found. M1 of parameter, M1 of parameter. Okay, then now tell me here what happened here? M1 of this one, M1 of this one. Which parameter method to execute? Compiler confused. But compiler has a clarity. What is that? It will verify. It will verify. What? It will verify the parameter type relation. If the relation between these two types is superclass and subclass, then first priority given to subclass. If the parameter types are siblings, then ambiguous error. Understood? Okay. Topic clear? Paka? Now shall I move to the next last case? Okay. Write down. Write a question. Can we overload? Can we overload? Can we overload? A method in the subclass. Can we overload a method in the subclass? What is your answer? Yes or no? No? Yes. Can we overload a method in the subclass? Answer is yes. I'm writing one small program here. What is this? What the code I develop? Overloading or overriding? Why? Why? Same signature. Same signature, so override. Right? Now, same code. Class. Example. Void M1. Int A. Open bracket, close bracket. Now, because different signature. Okay, na? Any doubts? Clear? Watching? Watching. Yes to no also mouth is not working. Buddy. Okay, na? Interview ask a question. What is this? Say at least yes, sir. Interview ask a question. Do you want job? Are you a comedian? Developer, not comedian. Comedian will do expressions with the face. Open mouth. Now, once you create methods, should I execute this method or not? Yes or no? Are they automatically execute or call? How? In example class, in sample class, or in test class? Maybe super class. What is the rule of test class? Only rule is there a rule that I have to call only in the test class? No. Maybe in example class, maybe in sample class, or maybe in which class? User class. Any of the three classes you can call. Now I am writing example E1 equal to new sample. Okay. Problem starts. Ready? When I take variable of superclass and object of subclass, when I write E1 dot M1 of 5, E1 dot M1 of 5.7F, ఏం జరిగిందో చెప్పండి. bolo. Where it is searched, where it is executed, you know already. Searching for what? M1 method, int parameter M1 method. In which class? Why? Because variable type is example. Available? Then is it executed from example class? Search from not object class, current object class. Object and java.lang.object. Now which class? Current object class. In a current object class, is the method available or not available? Then executed from example class. Why? Because it's not overridden. Because it is not overridden, it is overloaded. It's not overridden, it is a overloaded. Okay. Then next, E1.M1 of 5.7, what happened? Searching in super class, not available. Then current object class kostuda. If method is not available, it will come to current object class. Everyone, come on, tell me. If a method is not available, will it come to the current object class? Where? If compiler can go to current object class, asal why it is going to the example class? Nonsense. It is directly will go to where now? Sample class. This point 10 times I corrected. 11th time again going in the with the same flow. Whatever your eyes is seeing, that flow you are following. Compiler JVM, 2 points are there, separate. Compiler is searching in referenced variable class. If method is available, then JVM come into picture for execution. Vachinda boraki. Cheppu malli. Cheppu. What widen? కాదమ్మా ఈ మెథడ్ దొరకకుండా వైడనింగ్ ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చింది నీకు? మెథడ్ దొరికితే కదా వైడనింగ్ గురించి ఆలోచించాలి. E1.M1 of 5.7F. This is the method I want to find. Okay? నీ పాయింట్ ఏం చెప్పు? ఏది నాన్ స్టాటిక్? ఏది నాన్ స్టాటిక్? మొత్తం చదువు. ఏ రెండు మెథడ్స్? మొత్తం చదువు. మెథడ్ అని చదవద్దు, నాకు దాని పేరు చెప్పాలి. అది M1 కాదు, అది మళ్ళా చదువు. కాదు, మెయిన్ చదవాల్సిన వదిలేసి మిగతా అంతా చదువుతున్నావు. M1 ఆఫ్ ఇంట్. ఇప్పుడు చెప్పు, M1 ఆఫ్ ఇంట్ ఏ మెథడు? నాన్ స్టాటిక్. అయితే లేదుగా, మనం ఎవరి కోసం వెతుకుతున్నాం? ఫ్లోట్ లేదు కదా. ఎగ్జాంపుల్ శాంపుల్కి ఎలా వస్తుంది? ఉంటే కదా శాంపుల్ రావాల్సింది. అర్థమైందా? అది పారామీటర్ దొరికితే అప్పుడు శాంపుల్కి వచ్చి వెతుక్కోవాలి, లేకపోతే ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళాలి? వైడనింగ్ అనే వర్డ్ ఎవరికి వాడాలి? ఆర్గ్యుమెంట్కి. అసలు మెథడ్ దొరకలేదు కదా. మెథడ్ దొరికితే అప్పుడు వైడనింగ్ గురించి ఆలోచించాలి. అసలు మెథడే దొరకలేదు కదా. ఎవరి కోసం వెతుకుతున్నావు? ఫ్లోట్ పారామీటర్ మెథడ్ దొరికిందా? దొరకలా. నెక్స్ట్ ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళాలి? దీని సబ్ క్లాస్కి రావాలా, దాన్ని సూపర్ క్లాస్కి వెళ్ళాలా? ఇఫ్ మెథడ్ ఈజ్ నాట్ ఫౌండ్, వేర్ ఐ షుడ్ గో? సబ్ క్లాసా సూపర్ క్లాసా? సూపర్ క్లాస్. అర్థమైందా? మళ్ళీ చెప్తున్నా, అర్థం చేసుకోండి, మళ్ళీ తప్పు చెప్పకూడదు. When you are searching for a method, what you have to consider? argument type parameter method in a referenced variable class. Okay, in a referenced variable class, now first we have to search for which method, whichever method available, given argument type method. What the given argument? Float parameter method available or not available? Do you have any other methods? No. Then next we have to search for M1 float in which class? In the current class, subclass, current class, superclass. Current class, superclass. Ardhavayinda? Understand? In who is the current class, superclass? Object class. Okay? Now let me write clearly. Class example. Chala cases వస్తాయి ఇప్పుడు మిమ్మల్ని mind whatever you learn up to now Java, everything you will forget now. Challenge. Your brain will become empty by end of today class if you don't involve. Tomorrow onwards you will not come to the class. Good news, tomorrow no class. Okay, I told you now 1 week holidays I am taking. Not start from tomorrow, only tomorrow. Okay na? So I am adjusting the timings not to miss the classes. So that's why tomorrow no class. Tomorrow only no class. Again Thursday na, Friday na. Friday again class will be there. Ardhavayinda? Understand? మళ్ళీ అది కూడా కన్ఫ్యూజన్ అన్న. టుమారో నో క్లాస్. ఓకేనా? ఓకేనా? ఒరే కార్నర్, టుమారో నో క్లాస్. ఓకేనా? నేను మాట్లాడి మీరు మాట్లాడుకోకండి రా. నమస్కారం. అగైన్ నెక్స్ట్ డే we have class. ఓకేనా? If next day, if some reason class is missing, after going, now I am going to home. After going to home, if I force you to stay there for any reason, I will send a message in the Google Classroom. Okay na? Tomorrow before you start coming to class, check the Google Classroom and continue. Okay na? Clear? Thank you. Class example, open bracket. Very confusion topic. Please everyone listen. Int I, open bracket, system.out.println, double quotes, example M1. Next, class sample extends, example, open bracket, void M1 of float F, open bracket, and then system.out.println, double quotes, sample M1, semicolon, open bracket, closing bracket. Okay, first tell me, is it a overriding or overloading? Overloading. Now tell me. Hey, don't talk yourself. Answer. Now, this example class, M1 method, I can call by using example reference. Also, I can call by using sample reference. Meere ardham cheskoni nenu cheptunnanu. What I am saying, you only should understand by yourself. Okay. Next, sample class method, I can call by using sample reference and also by using Chupra, also by using example. Possible or not possible? Bolo. Cheptunalle malla cheptunnaru. Who said answer? Only they are only repeating again. Remaining people? Okay, today rule I am passing. Okay na? Everyone rule I am passing. Only backside, pillar backside people only will answer. Remaining people silent. Ajapra. E M1 float method can be called by using. I am unable to hear. Speak louder. Also, example possible. You also backside pillar. Telsa visham meeku? Do you know? Respond. M1 of int method is available in super class. So I can call it by using example reference variable, also by using M1 of float method available in sample. Then I can call it only by using. It's not possible to call by using front chair people are struggling like anything to hold their answers. Yes or no? Ray, mammalo chapnira. Okay, I also should answer, Ray, right? That is the problem. Front chair people are getting frustration on me. Why you stopping me? Back chair people are getting frustration on me. Why you are forcing me to tell? ఏంటో మీరు జీవితం చెప్పండి everyone. Now I'm giving three options. Okay, which is error, which is not error? Tell me. Class test, public static void, main of, string, array, args, open bracket. Inside I'm writing example e1 equal to new example of semicolon. Then now e1 dot m1 of 5 semicolon. Next e1 dot m1 of 5.7 f 5.7 f. Okay, this is a one combination. Second combination, sample s1 equal to new sample. Then s1 dot m1 of 5. Then next s1 dot m1 of 5.7 f. This is a another combination. Okay na? Next example e1 equal to new sample. Okay, now e1 dot m1 of 5. Next e1 dot m1 of 5.7 f. Okay na? This is a third combination. Next fourth combination, sample s1 equal to new example. Okay, next s1 dot m1 of 5. Next s1 dot m1 of 5.7 f. Okay, these are the four combinations. Close main method, close class. I have written statement, method of overloading with inheritance. Written a heading. Sir, what did you write? We can overload a method in superclass and subclass. Then heading above to that line. Above, upper. Above means ऊपर एक heading लिखो. क्या है? Method of overloading with inheritance. Method of overloading with inheritance. On this program and tell me output yourself. Side you write output and everyone notes I will verify. Your answers I will check right or wrong. Okay, don't discuss with your next friend. First you write answer by your own. After your answers writing completed, then just check your friend answer. That's it. No discussion. Mohan Singh, what is your question, man? We also your student. Please tell us what are you? Big fellow. Huh? Offline students to online students, there is no difference. I said write these notes and I left outside. Okay, na? I'm not there in the classroom. Are you seeing me now? Previously, are you seeing me? Mohan Singh, reply. Tell me, what is your answer? Here. Example. Example. M1. Next example. Compile time error, cannot find symbol. Cannot find symbol. Next. Next. Example M1. Sample M. Super. Next here. Example M1. Amma. Even already there. Okay, change to E2. What is the problem? Okay, my focus is only on method calls. Okay. Next. Compile time error. Okay. Next. Where is error? First one itself is compile time. First one is compile time. Okay. Cannot find symbol. Chichi. Incompatible IC2. Incompatible types. Everyone understand? Doubts? Paka? Yes. Girls? Everyone? Everyone understand why you got compile time error here? Already you have written. We cannot access subclass specific members by using superclass reference. Now, I will show you test case programs on this point. By seeing the questions, you should answer now. There are more things. Convinced? Still a doubt? I'm teaching to offline students by ignoring online. If I am talking, mic compulsory will be there. If you are not getting voice means I'm not there on the in front of the camera. No voice means I'm not there in the classroom. Okay? Remember that. Now many snakes will come into your life now. Ready? Snakes. Bolo. Don't write. Just watch and tell. What do you have to find here in this program? Superclass, subclass there are. Point number 1. Method definitions are there in superclass, also there in subclass. Then immediately what you have to verify? Overriding. Any method is overriding, overloading. Tell me, sample class first method add, overriding or overloading? Okay, say loading or riding. Okay, now over and I'm confusing. Riding or loading? Loading. Riding. Overloading. Riding, loading, both there. What you have to consider? Parameter types are names. Parameter types are names. Parameter types. Only parameter types. Tell me now. Add of int comma int. Add of int comma int. What is that? Type. Same type. Same type means the last chair students again sitting silently. Voila. Second method. Third method. Overriding. Overloading because parameters are different. Okay. Then I will give you method calls. I want you tell me output of this program. Ready? Write down. What is output from below method calls? What is the output from below method calls? What is the output from below method calls? Is it visible? Here. Not visible? Okay. Do one thing. Write down these method calls. Only method calls you write. Chalo, first. Completed? With that method calls, this is the method definitions. Find output. Let's see how many people correctly find out. Fast, very important. With this today class, we have to complete method of overloading. Side write on method output. Each method call side write output. Did you get the statement flow in your mouth? Search for which direction you have to read, left to right or right to left? Right to left. Find the parameter type, search for that method in the referenced variable class. Method is found. After finding method, think about subclass. Without finding method, should not go to subclass. Method found, then go to subclass. Method not found, go to superclass. Simple point. One time you speak out so that it will register in your mind. Rajat, how are you printing 20 XYZ 10 20.5? How values are coming, Rajat? Right side was not visible. Oh, right side you are thinking that I printed AB na? Acha, acha. Nice thinking, buddy. Keep it up. Everyone completed? Now tell me. Tell first one. I don't want output. You have searching and then output. Full flow I want. Search for int comma int parameter add method in sample class. Available object sample executed. Output is what? Sample int comma int. Next, search for string comma int parameter add method in sample class. In a sample class, is it available? Not available. Then search for it in super class and tell me in a super class available. Then then searching in super class object, obviously an object not available. Then compile them. Widening పోయింది అంతా అస్సాం. If the given argument type parameter method not available, what you have to do? Search for widening. Widening not available, search for not available. All 4 points you have to apply, no? Apply. No compile timer. Come on, first. Completed. What is the output? Tell me, here compile timer are there or not there? Not there. Tell me. What is the output of this line? S dot add of double quotes ABC comma 20. Search for that method in subclass, not available. Search in super class, not available. Then search for widening. There are two widenings available. What is that? String and double, string and float. Which one executed? Double or floater? Float. Super. Right answer. How many people gave correct answer? Excellent. Remaining people correct your mistake. Next. S dot add of double quotes ABC comma XYZ. What? Example? ABC comma XYZ. What happened? Example? String, string. Then next. Next. Example? Next one. String double. Correct. Next. Int comma float. What? Compile time. Next. Compile timer or runtime error? Compile timer. Okay. Int comma float. It is a compile time error. Why? because int comma float is not available. Next, tell me here, what is the story? Int comma int. Search for the method in what? Super class. In a super class, the method is what? Search for int comma int method in super class. In super class, this method is what? Int comma int. It is a non-static. Non-static method. Search in subclass. Okay. In subclass, now it found it is executed from subclass. Everyone gave some answer. Next, e dot string comma int. What? Search for string comma int in super class. Available? Not available. Then search in super class of example. Who is the super class of example? Object. In object class, is it available? No. Then widening. Widening. Widening is what? String comma float. Will you consider string comma double? Previously, you consider string comma double. Will you consider here? No. Why? Why? Because the reference is what? Example. Next. Next. String comma float. Okay, string comma float only will be matched. So string comma double will not search because it is string type. I mean example type. Then next, e dot add of double quotes abc comma xyz. What happened here? String comma string. Tell me, string comma string found. Now is it directly executed here? Search in subclass. Which is searched as string comma string. Available or not available? Not available. Then next, string comma double. Tell me what happened here? String comma double. Found or not found? Where it is available? In subclass. Because it is available in subclass, can you go to subclass? No. We have to execute only in super class. Not available. Coming back. Compile time. Clear? Okay. So this is the very, very important way of thinking. If you are not thinking from type to referenced variable, you will get a problem. So final conclusion is what? Whenever you see a method in a method call, how many things you have to consider? Two things. What the two things you have to consider? What the two things we have to consider? Number one, type, arguments type. Number two, what? Referenced variable. If referenced variable is subclass, then check in subclass and then super class. Okay, if super class and subclass the type is not found, given argument type not found, then you have to search for what? Widening. Okay, na? Right. So please practice all these points and method overloading. 5 cases if you practice, then you will get full clarity on entire Java, finding a correct answers to tell the correct answers. Okay, so please tomorrow spend your time on all the points what I have given. Clear my point? Right. So tomorrow no class. Next class will be on Friday. Friday before you are coming back to the class, please check the Google Classroom and come. Okay, na? Thank you. That's all for today class.
Yesterday looks if the explanation also you miss.
Remember, I remember. I love.
Then what program in the class you have given is still not explained.
Will explain. I didn't upload anything in the Google Classroom. I'll upload either today, tomorrow when I find free time. Okay? Okay, go. Take admin. Admin.